Next, C.A.N. takes a look at negative depictions of gay characters and behavior such as those seen in Midnight Caller, and finds they are numerous in the national media.
An AIDS scare, for instance, becomes the plot of this sensationalistic video medical drama series. More like Divorce Court and less like Marcus Welby, MD, this show trivializes AIDS issues while perpetuating stereotypes.
Listen, we're having a good time. What happened?
Damn.
What's wrong?
I stuck myself on your needle. And I'd like to get some blood work on you before you take off.
Sure. What for?
Well, I stuck myself on the needle I was sewing you with, and it had your blood on it.
And what, do you think I'm going to give you rabies or something?
Well, something. You've been exposed to syphilis.
Come on, doctor, I'm a married man.
Or AIDS.
What are you taking me for anyway?
Nothing but a nice guy, really. How long have you been married?
2 years.
Any extramarital relationships?
No.
Have you ever had any venereal diseases?
I don't know what business this is of yours.
Look, I really don't want to dig into the details of your sex life.
Well, doctor, I got to tell you, you're doing a pretty good job of it.
I'm just trying to convince myself that maybe we can get away without doing an AIDS test. I mean, have you ever shared needles with anyone?
Oh, come on, give me a break.
Well, you didn't bleed like a hemophiliac, and I know you're not Haitian.
So come on, what are you saying? What are you saying I'm a queer or what?
No. Any homosexual experiences then?
Look, about 4 or 5 years ago, I made it with a guy once, all right?
Look, I don't care if you're bisexual.
I'm not bisexual.
I don't want to quibble over terminology here, but just a moment ago you told me you...
Doctor, let's just forget the whole thing, all right?
Maybe we can, if you tell me about it.
I can't believe it. What, do you get your kicks doing this or what?
Not likely.
Look, I was on vacation in Hawaii. I saw this guy, what, a couple of times, that's
I
it.
thought you said it was once.
All right, well, it was a couple of times then, okay?
Look,
Look what?
your sex life has nothing to do with me until it does.
Well, it doesn't.
The following episode of ABC TV's Mr. Belvedere portrays child sexual abuse with the character of an adult camp counselor befriending young boys.
Here, let me give you a hand. Don't want you to catch cold. Whoa, getting goosebumps.
I'm gonna go change over there.
This brought a national protest action against the network by GLAAD, the Gay and Lesbian Alliance Against Defamation. Nevertheless, the show was aired twice.
Well, listen, I tell you what. Why don't we forget that yesterday ever happened?
Fine.
It'll just be another one of our little secrets. Okay, let's go, Porcupine. I got the top down.
See you, Wesley. Yeah, bye. Don't go with him. You shouldn't let him go with Mr. Perry. What do you mean, Wes?
Yeah, Wes, what's the problem?
Because if he goes with him, he might try to do something.
Hello, I'm Christopher Hewitt.
And I'm Bryce Beckham.
Usually at this time, you would find Mr. Belvedere at his desk, writing about the antics of the Owens family. But due to the special theme of tonight's episode, we thought we'd do something a little different.
Yeah. We figured we'd talk to you kids and your parents, too, about something that's kind of hard to talk about.
Tonight's episode about Wesley didn't really happen. But if ever you find yourself in a situation like that, there are certain things you should remember.
No one should ever touch you in a way that makes you feel bad. And if they do, tell someone you trust, like your mom or your dad.
And remember, if you have to keep a secret that makes you feel bad, it's not worth keeping.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Even in this unusual epilogue, the program failed to dispel the very myth it exploited. and inform viewers that the vast majority of child sexual abuse is perpetrated by men against young girls, often members of their own family. Though this nationally syndicated and widely watched network program, America's Most Wanted, disclaims any portrayal of stereotypes
and the lifelong psychological damage it can cause. It may come as a surprise to learn that child molesters are not always stereotypically creepy guys who hang out under bridges. Quite often, they're upstanding members of a community. Tonight's case is a classic example.
This character of an older neighbor hanging out with young boys and betraying their confidence reinforces the false image of molesters. By including this story with those of murderers and rapists, this show places it in that category while avoiding any further examination of child abuse. By selecting male-boy stories over the statistically far greater male-girl cases, they suggest a necessary fear of homosexuals to a public uneducated about the gay community and its actual identity. It suggests that parents should be suspicious of gays, for they may desire their own children.
I just don't want any parent to go through what I have gone through. Don't be like I was until it's too late.
With messages like these on the national airwaves, is it any wonder that misconceptions and misunderstandings abound? On a reassuring note, producer Aaron Spelling presents a new nighttime soap opera, Heartbeat, which features a lesbian nurse practitioner, a positive and promising character. In this scene at the hospital, she discusses the upcoming wedding of her daughter.
Dad and Elaine would feel more comfortable if you sat in the front row but did not walk down the aisle.
I see. Is that what you want?
I want things to go smoothly.
So do I. Patty and I will do anything we can to help.
I don't want there to be any tension. And, well, I don't think it would be a good idea for you to bring her.
But you haven't even met Patty.
Well, I'm sure she's a lovely person, but, well, a lot of my friends don't know about you.
Nobody has to know anything. Patty is a friend of mine.
Mom, this is my wedding. Could you please just respect my wishes?
Yes, sure. But would you do me a favor? Will you come to dinner? I want to meet Jeff. I want all of us to meet.
I'm not going to change my mind.
I won't try. Just dinner. I'll cook. I'll make
lasagna?
I haven't made that in ages. You still love it, huh?
I love the way you used to make it.
Later, with her lover, she explains the frustration of living in a straight world.
I'm cross with myself. I don't want to go without you.
This is not a big deal.
It is a big deal. It is. Jerry. Okay, there. Jerry will be there with Elaine. I want to be there with my partner. I don't want to pretend.
It's not pretending. It's not like you're going with a male escort and carrying on a charade. You're going on your own. Like Queen Victoria. She needs no escorts.
It's acting as though I'm ashamed of you, and I won't do that.
Marilyn, this is the first real chance you've had to heal things with your daughter. It's a golden moment that may not come again. Be a little patient.
You're right. And besides, once she meets you, it's going to be fine. It has to be.
Although the network has already received protests from Christian conservatives and even nurses' organizations because the character is lesbian, the actress insists that her portrayal will be sensitive and faithful to reality. Looking unsuccessfully for entertainment on broadcast television? On cable channels? Give up yet? Superstar Video, the Castro movie store, offers you a spectacular selection of thousands and thousands of movies for as low as $2 overnight for any title you choose, including our extensive collection of adult videos. 2 full floors of films are displayed alphabetically in distinctive categories. Our exclusive ticket system informs you that the movies are in stock and available. Renting out tapes is speedy with our friendly and computerized service. A barcode or ID is all members need to present when renting at Superstar because payment is made upon returning and membership is free. Our inventory increases daily, as does our commitment to quality and to the community. Superstar Video, the Castro movie store, opens 7 days a week.